Many small businesses are using QuickBooks software for payroll, for inventory, for sales, and more. It is very feature rich. It integrates with mail clients you're familiar with like Microsoft Outlook and other third-party programs that are designed to add additional improvements to your operations. Business owners are often not very tech savvy, and understandably so. Their focus needs to be on other important matters, like what it is that only they can do. As a beginner using QuickBooks, the program is often installed on a personal computer, the company information entered into the required fields, and in future months, the user becomes more and more familiar with the software offerings and all sorts of reporting, customizations for invoices, delivery, and tracking. The list goes on. And within the passing of years, the user becomes able to perform most of the necessary tasks rather effortlessly. However, QuickBooks users eventually discover that there are other needs to address that are without answers in the program. For example, a bookkeeper might need to access the data from off-site, from a home computer after business hours, for example. Your accountant, too, or an employee needing to track an order, let's say, while he's in the field, or maybe even yourself while out of town on a business trip. And what do you do if your computer has sensitive data that you don't want others to be able to see? There's a way to provide everyone easy access to any program without exposing sensitive data, without having to be at your office, and also with the ability to print, transfer data, perform all the tasks you're used to doing while at your office desk. I'm talking about using a service that's called cloud computer hosting. It's a computer in the cloud that you give others access to, and let me show you how it works. Here's an image of a Windows 10 desktop. Well, it actually is a Windows 10 desktop. And I'm going to use this for the example. I have a shortcut on here that I created. It took about 5 minutes to make this. It's what's called RDC, Remote Desktop Connection. And it is a shortcut to the cloud computer. If you were to take a look at the properties of this shortcut, I can show it to you here. You can see that you do have the option for dual monitors if you have two monitors that you want to use. You can even use it for more than two. If you have 3 or 4, it can even be configured for that. You can also see that it allows access for your printers. So if you have a local printer you want to print from QuickBooks to your location, you can do it right here. You can retain the clipboard information. You have access to ports, all local drives, so you can even see your DVD drive if need be, any USB drive that's plugged in, whatever drives happen to be on the server. So anyway, once this is installed on your computer or your employee's computer or your bookkeeper's computer or your computer, your desktop or your laptop that you use from off-site, all you have to do is make sure you've got a decent internet connection, double click the icon, and you access the remote computer. Now this remote computer is seen exactly the way the computer would be seen that you look at on your very own desktop. The resolution is as good, the response is almost exactly as good, and it has all the features of your regular desktop. You can see down here on the toolbar below where icon shortcuts are to various programs, your system tray over to the right, this computer showing the available Windows 10 upgrade, other programs running on the system. Got Log Me In on here. This is for multiple monitor viewing, antivirus program. And for this example today I'm going to show you the QuickBooks program, the shortcut to it being right up here. All I have to do is double click. Log in with my username and password. And I'm in. For an example using QuickBooks Online, I'll show you an estimate that I can create. I'll put some random customer's name in here. Let's see what comes up under the letter A. We'll call it QuickBooks. Let's say we sold one. Give it a price of $1,200, which is about what it costs for the Enterprise Edition with one user license. We'll make this with tax. And now to demonstrate to you the integration with Outlook on the virtual machine, I'll go to Print, and you can see that it brought up the Outlook program, inputting the email address to the username. We'll go back to the main window. Now, if you want to keep this window open, available to go back to while you're working on your computer's desktop, you can just minimize this and work on your desktop. I have to bring this over from my other screen because I'm working off of 2 monitors. Here you can see some of the current prices for some of the versions. And here's that much steeper price for the Enterprise Edition. See, B&H wants $2,600 for 2016 Enterprise. It's good for 3 users. Pretty pricey. And heaven help you if you have to upgrade your program every year, which most people do and is required by some companies. Okay, so now I'll go back to showing you the minimized cloud computer. It's right here. So you just click it, it comes up. Here's the demo estimate we created. Minimize it again. Back to work on the desktop. There is one more thing I'd like to show you about QuickBooks that I find a lot of people are interested in using. Going back into QuickBooks. Instead of printing or sending a form such as a quote or an invoice or any other document in QuickBooks to the email, you can also save it to your local computer. The way that would be done, you can click Print, for example, save as PDF. And if you look at the drop-down box, you're going to see a list of local drives on your computer that appear in this window. See, these are the drives that are available on my desktop computer. So to show you how this works, I'll pick one of these. I'll pick the C drive. I'll pick a folder on the C drive. I'll put it in this folder here. We'll just call this test document. Click Save. Now that it's completed, I can leave, or let's see, for now, I'll just minimize this QuickBooks computer. I'll go to my local drive, going to the C drive, the folder I put the document into, and here it is, test document, today's date, just one I did earlier. We'll open this up, make sure it's good, and dragging it over from my other computer, or my other monitor rather. Here it is, and it's fine. There are many other advantages to cloud computer hosting that you really should be aware of. Here's a little chart I put together that shows advantages of cloud computer hosting as opposed to traditional on-site hosting. With cloud computer hosting, there's no need to pay for pricey computers. With computers at your site, they can cost several hundreds of dollars more as you need higher performance requirements for much of the software you're using. You don't have that need with cloud computers, as your office computer only needs to be a window to the cloud computer. The cloud computer is the one that needs to have all the proper processing capabilities. You don't need a server because a server can be virtualized as well into the cloud system, which means you don't have to pay for those very expensive servers either. The software and its licensing is much less expensive because we buy this in bulk and you're only renting the use of it. You don't have to pay for it and repurchase it every year. You don't have to worry about computer hardware upgrades because the computers that all your programs are running on are not yours. They're up in the cloud on our servers. We maintain them, we upgrade them, we take care of them. You don't have to worry about costly replacement costs of computer parts or whole computers. You don't have the very expensive IT costs for supporting your computers when systems go down or when services aren't working, because the cloud computers are supported and maintained for you as part of the program. Cloud computers can be instantly recovered from any crash because they are virtualized. Backups are made daily of them and can be restored with a few clicks of a button. Because we're maintaining the systems, this also means that you're not going to have slow computers that get bogged down from months and months of use. As I mentioned, the backups are performed daily. You don't have to worry about loss of any data. This is all taken care of for you. A lot of companies even think they have backups that are working, but they actually aren't. With the system, they're included. You don't have to worry about missing any backups. Because you are not an IT expert, you don't have to worry about you or anyone from your staff purchasing the wrong hardware or the wrong software, repeatedly making the wrong purchases, which wastes money. You'll be able to access your systems from any place, anytime, from a computer, any computer that has internet access. Because the virtual systems are all located at one spot, at one location, you'll be able to collaborate better with other team members sharing data, as data does not have to be transferred over any long distances, and your system security is improved. You don't have to worry about your computers being stolen. Well, you don't want it to be stolen and lose the cost of that computer, of your personal computer, but if something does happen to it, if it is stolen or breaks or is lost, your data is not lost because the data is not on your personal computer. It's on the cloud servers. You'll have less downtime on your systems because they are maintained for you, and scalability is improved because if you need newer systems, faster systems, you don't have to worry about trashing the older systems you purchased to replace them with newer ones or upgrading any hardware. All you have to do is select more processors, more RAM, whatever is necessary on the virtual machine to meet the requirements of the software, the programs you're using. For more information about our services, feel free to call us at 305-442-0136. That's 305-442-0136. And if you'd like to write, feel free to do that at dan@compits.net. That's DAN@COMPITS.net. Thank you.